Welcome to day 3 of Eurobike, my last day here, so let's see what else I can find, what delights I can share with you. And I'm in one of the halls full of Chinese bike brands, and Winspace have a brand new road bike, a 700 gram super lightweight carbon frame. So let's dive in and have a closer look. Winspace is a Chinese bike brand that's definitely risen in popularity in the Western world over the last few years, and it was showing its brand new SLC 3 frame at Eurobike. It has a claim weight of just 700 grams, about 80 grams lighter than the old frame, and looks pretty amazing. Really nice tube shapes and profiles, and no paint to add weight, just a clear coat over the raw carbon fibre. I like how you smooth the dropouts.
Yeah, it's much better now.
Very nice. When's it due for release? Soon.
August.
August, okay. Oh, next month.
Well, the first batch is ready in August.
Okay. And the quality around the bottom bracket and head tube look top notch. We have a BB86 bottom bracket and full internal routing through their own handlebar and new fork. And one standout detail I really like is a round profile seat post. No aero D-shaped seat posts here. The new frame is only available with disc brakes because the company tells me it's not seeing any demand for rim brakes anymore. So it's taking the same decision many other bike brands have. The new frame should be available very soon, and watch your space for a review right here on Just Ride Bikes. So behind me on this stand is the world's biggest supplier of titanium frames, and you might recognise some of the frames that carry other brands. They have on their stand a 3D printed frame. The entire frame is 3D printed and apparently takes a week to make. Pretty crazy. And look how nice it looks up close. So full internal routing. I love the shape of the head tube into down tube, and that sort of clean, sharp line on a down tube into that bottom bracket cluster. Drop rear stays, very skinny rear stays as well, and a D-shaped aero seat post. Very slender top tube and quite a crease along the top tube as well. Very sharp actually. Ouch. So that is a 3D printed titanium road bike. A first for me. I do apologise about the stand it's attached to. They wouldn't let me take it down, so do my best to film it around the stand. A very, very tidy looking design. I love these rear stays and the way they join onto the seat tube. And the seat tube is curved around the rear wheel. Very, very nice indeed. I can't believe it takes a week to print it. So Highlight is the world's biggest supplier of titanium frames, making a quite staggering 18,000 frames a year, and it supplies some of the top brands in the US and Europe. This all-new frame is made using a selective laser melting 3D printing technology from high-grade 6.4 titanium. The company is ambitious as well. It just opened a 1,000 square feet, 2-floor printing plant, and it's expanding to 50 printing machines over the next couple of years, and that is a serious investment in technology. And they told me this investment means that 3D printing costs will definitely come down in the future. It even goes as far to describe the technology as disruptive and will become very popular in the future. And I have no reason to doubt that claim at all. Now, the most amazing thing I saw at Eurobike was this, a 3D printed carbon fibre frame, which I reckon is a world first. The company is called Light Carbon and make loads of carbon frames for road, gravel and mountain bike, but this one is definitely pushing the limits of technology. The frame is actually printed in 2 halves, the front triangle and the small rear triangle are then bonded together, but looking up close you can't see where the joins are. It's so smooth and seamless, and my goodness me, does it look good. They claim a weight of about 1,000 grams, which is pretty good but not crazy lightweight, but since this is the first frame they've made and it's a developing technology, it can only get lighter in years to come. They've added these funky fins on the disc brake calipers, which I remember seeing on a Parley time trial bike several years ago, which look like disc brake aero shields, but on the rear triangle they told me it's to ensure the frame has sufficient strength in that area. Definitely looks cool though. And the way the seat stays connect to the seat tube looks a little like a Seka Spear, doesn't it? It might be a while before we can actually buy a frame, but an exciting glimpse into the future. Right, possibly the best paint job on display so far is this from Trigon. Look at that, guys, look at that. That is lovely. Colour match handlebar, a stem. Yes, please. That's nice, it looks like an oil painting almost. Seat post, colour match too. That is very, very tidy indeed. Very nice, and some cool details. So, classified wheels, and of course, the power shift 2-speed hub, and their cassette with a SRAM red 2-speed access group set, so lots of gears. I've not seen a classified power shift hub with a front mech setup before. There you go, all the speeds. And we have these Juan disc brake calipers with their own rotors, so they look cool. You can have aftermarket brake calipers if you want. And the button for the power shift is on the outside of the hood here. We also have on this bike the new ceramic speed oversized aero pulley wheel. Not seen this before. That looks pretty insane, pretty expensive as well. So there we go. A very, very blinged out bike indeed. What do you think? Let me know. Get a rating out of 10 down below in the comment section. But me, yeah, I like it. A strong 8 out of 10, I reckon. Also on the Winspace stand was this, the Agile, launched last year. Their all-rounder that's aiming to be lightweight and aerodynamic and looks pretty nice. But if aero and racing is more your thing, then the T1550 is the company's out-and-out aero race bike, designed to be as fast and stiff as possible. Right, here's another company I've never heard of, TSB, but look at this beauty. Look at that. Titanium, smooth as you like. That is very lovely indeed. Look at that seat tube cluster. Very nice. So this is a gravel bike with a UDH dropout, drop chainstays. Very nice. Full internal routing as well. Very clean. Discovery 1, so a gravel bike, wide tyres, 1x. They also have this as well. Look at that rack. Titanium rack on the seat post. Very cool. And look at that. Triple triangle. Very cool. So the company has loads of interesting frames. This is a Pioneer, a 3D printed titanium frame. And look how smooth the joins are between a head tube and a down tube. Very nice. And look at that. Like it's one piece. Smooth, organic lines and shapes. Drop rear stays. Or kinked rear stays there. And that's nice as well. Look at that. Cranks as well. That's the seat tube cluster, look at that. That's very nice. Cool engineering. And of course, dropouts. A range seat posts. More handlebars. Look at this though, little titanium balance bike. That's cool, that's super cute. I'm liking that a lot. Even the handlebar and the stem, titanium. Look at that. The Trigon also have a nice looking gravel bike, the GV2, with a suspension fork, a KS suspension fork. Not seen this before. Short travel, probably about 40mm. Cut out there, tapered design to save weight, and adjustable rebound damping. And a classified front hub, classified wheel set, and of course the power shift 2-speed hub on the back there with the classified cassette with a Shimano GRX 1x mechanical group set. So mechanical hoods, hydro disc brakes, and they put the classified button on the outside there. So I guess when you're riding along, change gears at the back, and also power shift. So that's kind of neat integration. Still not ideal, but there it is. And we have a dropper seat post on this bike as well with a lever there. So plenty of levers to operate when you're riding this bike. Nice fade though, love the fade. So yeah, the Trigon GV2. Explore the boundless. So brand new bike, what's special about this new Spear?
Definitely we want to start the most special ones, the winged eye structure. What is make it so special is it's very functional. It as a vertical compliances, act like a suspension structure, right? And also it help smoothen the airflow, so creating like a escape zone when air passed through your leg and eject out. And I think Spear is also very lightweight, and given it a very stiff bottom bracket for 100% power transfer. We designed this bike to be lightweight, aero, and agility.
When you say lightweight, what are we talking about with frame weight or bike weight?
Yeah, so frame only, without paint, 685 grams.
Wow.
With shadow black, medium size, 30 grams. Yeah.
Very light.
Yes, very light. All the hardwares, so we also designed hardwares to be fitted for the frames. So all the bolts here is either titanium or aluminum. So bolts are titanium, steam bolts, seat bolts clamps, saddle clamp bolts. Rear derailleur is bolts are all titanium. This is a machined aluminum piece. So we're definitely saving a lot of weight, not only on the frame, but also, the accessories.
Yes. And you have a new handlebar.
Yes, brand new Rapier handlebars.
Yeah, one piece.
One piece.
Aero, carbon.
Yes. So when we explain the one piece, it's not only that the steam and the bars are together one piece. It's also about how we manufacture it. The whole bar is manufactured with one piece of big mold, so that is more integrated, more rigidity. So yeah, it's definitely one piece technology of making the bar. Also the same with the frame. It's one piece mold.
And we have a flare and a drop.
Yes.
And
25 millimeters wider in the drop.
And I think we mentioned before that when you buy a frame, a bike, you can choose the stem length,
yes,
handle width. Is that still correct?
Yes. Also the seat post setback.
Seat post setback.
Yeah. So every accessory is supposed to be, flexible for consumers, for customers. Definitely, that's what we want. We want our geometries work for the riders. Yeah.
Makes sense. And cool paint job, we have to say.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I like it,
I like it too.
Yeah.
It looks fantastic. How many options on paint for the new Spear?
Right now, this is one of the 2 limited edition, but it's already sold out.
Sold out? Wow, okay.
But we have designers work with more paints. We want it to be special. We want it to be fresh and unique to represent the riders. Sometimes the feeling, sometimes the moods. But we have some non-limited edition standard ones. 3 standard colors for the RDC and 2 for the standard model, which is non-RDC. So you launched this at Shanghai Bike Show, I believe? Yes.
We're at Eurobike now.
Yes.
So it's available, it's on sale.
It's going to be soon available for Europe market as well as UK. Yes, so we are doing more plannings with more shops joining our dealer array. So, better service provided for riders. But also we're gonna try to make a web shop. So it's direct to consumer, but we also take care of good customer service.
Very exciting. I look forward to seeing it in the UK.
Yeah.
Hopefully on a channel very soon.
Yeah.
So this is apparently the world's first titanium e-bike, the battery inside the down tube. I'm not sure if that's true or not, Well, I've certainly never seen a titanium e-bike before, and it looks pretty slick. Got the motor in the rear hub, the SRAM GX drivetrain, and the charge port just there on the seat tube. Yeah, that's very cool. Very smooth joined. Control unit on the top tube there. That's kind of cool. So we go, another roundup of cool bikes and tech and gadgets from Eurobike 2024. I'm getting a plane home now, back to the UK. Got loads more content to share with you over the next few days, so make sure you subscribe to the channel by hitting that button down below. Got any questions, any comments, feel free to put them down below. But hopefully you enjoyed this video and the last few videos from my time here at Eurobike 2024. But that's all today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again very soon.